Oh, it's not long to go now and we'll be getting ready for the September shows. Do you know what, guys? It's a little bit different in September because those of you who've been, like me, with HSN for years and years and years now, you will remember that September always used to be their big sewing event. They used to have a big Sewing Today special and they used to have a really big day of sewing. Now, it's not quite like that anymore. It's not just sewing, but they've got sewing and crafts on the day. So it's going to be a brilliant event that we've got for you coming up next week. But there is all sorts on there, and us here at Crafters Companion, we've got loads of our new paper craft launches and also some of our amazing new sewing and soft craft launches as well. So it really is a fabulous lineup and something completely different for you. So important things to know. I'm going to be coming up in the 11 o'clock hour and the 3 o'clock hour. So 11 a.m, 3 p.m, I'll be in those hours and you'll see me there. And then you know how I love my 2 hours with Adam Freeman. And so they've given me the 2-hour block. I'm closing up the whole event. So Adam and I will be with you from 10 p.m. till midnight, right at the end of the day. And I've got an outstanding, stellar lineup for Mr. Freeman. So I promise you it's going to be epic, okay? Now, we're going to try and run through everything that is on the show and everything that you need to know about the show. And you know I can't do that on my own, can I not? No. So lovely Benjamin is here to do all the niceties.
I am. Oh, look, get me Sunday name today as well. Look, yeah. Benjamin's here. Yes, I'm here to do all the niceties. I love this show because I get to sit down for the entirety of it. I get to read out all of your lovely comments and share the excitement with everybody else.
Sorry, I realised I stepped into your shot. Just, you know.
Missed you. And and also I get to give away stuff as well. So all you've got to do is comment through the show and I will be giving away loads of these fantastic products over the course of the show. But one thing that you do need to get over the course of the show so that you know what's coming up and indeed so you can follow your way through next Tuesday, you need to get your hands on the booklet. So download the booklet right now. It is super easy for you to do so, and Sarah's got a bit of a sneaky peeky look.
The booklet. Do we still play the drinking game? A lot of people used to play the drinking game when we watched the show. Every time we say booklet.
Yeah.
Well, you need to download the booklet. The booklet is really awesome. The booklet has how many pages in this time? 100 pages in that booklet. It's an awesome booklet.
How many in the booklet?
I really hope you're not playing the drinking game with the booklet. But in all seriousness, this is where we put all the information of every product launch that we have. So all you can do is you can flick through, swipe through, see all of the pictures. We've got all of the inspiration that's in there. You can see that we've got all of the item numbers in here. Every item that we've got on there. If you want to do like the paper pads and you want to see all of the products that we've got in the paper pads here, you want to see the details of all of those new dies that we've got, what's coming. So this is, for example, one of the dies that's coming up. This is a twin pack that we've got of these. You can see which ones are coming together in the bundle. Everything is in the booklet. Everything you need to know is in that booklet. So if you haven't already downloaded it, get that downloaded. The link for it will be tagged at the top, wherever you're watching the stream, Facebook or YouTube. The link is going to be tagged in there. Right, I'm going to get ready. I'm going to be running around the studios like a whirling dervish, and I've got loads of demos to do. And Ben is just going to sit there and chit-chat to everyone.
Yeah, actually, that's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here and chit-chatting. We've got Superstar Susie on the socials, and Susan Carter says, I'm looking forward to the preview. Hi, Cynthia Richmond, who says, I cannot wait for the preview. And Heidi Myers says, I love the Thanksgiving paper pad. Shannon H97, he says, ooh, I see a few things I like. And Nanny to the Girl says, good morning from Wisconsin. I did a quick flip through the HSN booklet. Karen joins us from Pennsylvania. Laurie's in Gilbert, Arizona. Jen Shank joins us in Maryland. And Beverly Chester says, you are both looking awesome. Thank you. Martha joins us from Kansas City, and Susan says, love the booklet. Great to follow on. And Pat joins us, as does Evelyn from Colorado. Yes, Superstar Susie on the socials. We've also got Radical Rachel there too. Top team for a top show, ready for a top day. And are you getting ready for Thanksgiving and fall? If you are, you will probably need this first collection.
You will indeed need this first collection. And I dressed in the colours of the fall.
Of course you did.
Specifically for the show. This is a lovely launch, guys. Can I just say, it's nice. It's a little small mini collection, okay? It's 3 beautiful die sets and a fabulous paper pad. If I show you the papers here, 24 sheet paper pad. It's just single-sided papers and they're 6x6 so that you've got those lovely designs. Because I think for this time of year, it might be that you've seen some of our other, some of our other lovely paper pads for this season, Ben. All of the designs will work really, really well with them. I just wanted you to have a nice little pad of some of the extras. So we've got the little 6x6 pad. No Thanksgiving celebration would
He's
be
the best.
complete without a turkey die set, right? So can you see, you cut the background, then you're going to layer up the different parts of the turkey. I mean, come on, it's just too stinking cute.
Too
now, when
cute.
you look at this, Ben, how amazing is the little turkey?
I love it.
Super simple with some of them little bits of the paper. Now, you've got the turkey. Also, I've got a fabulous demo I'm going to do for you in just a second with this lovely thanks leaf.
Yep.
And this is it here. Now, what's brilliant about it is the leaf's just brilliant on its own, as well as being in the one with the detailed cutout. And then we've also got this lovely thankful for you for everything that you do. So you've got that lovely big stamp, and you can just use those little pieces. So it's just giving you an idea of some of the cards that you might want to do, okay? So what we'll do is I'm going to do a really quick, nice and easy demo for you, right? So what I've done is I've taken one of the sheets here from the paper pad. So I've got one of the sheets from the paper pad. I'm going to bring in those dies. Now, here's the thing, Ben, right? If you just use just this outer one, run that through the machine now and do the die cutting, it is going to come out and look like this.
Yes.
Yes, it's going to cut the hole out. Now, I've actually done that, and I've put a little bit of acetate on the inside so that we've got the acetate, and then you know where I'm going with this, don't you, with the shaker card. We've done all the bit round here. Now, when you're doing your shaker card, guys, this is how we're going to put it together, right? We've got just some lovely cardstock to make a lovely background piece here. Yeah. I'm going to take off all of this outer, like the extra pieces. Now, if you look at what I've done, where people go wrong with shaker cards, Ben, is they only put the tape round the outside. Yes. No, you want to put it as close to the leaf as you possibly can, so that we're just going to get the little collection of shakers in the middle here. Yes. Now, I thought these sequins were going to be lovely for this, right? These are the ones from the honeysuckle collection. Yeah. They just are a nice, perfect colour to go with, aren't they? Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to bring them into the middle. And because I've got the foam pads raised up around the outside and that in the middle, this is going to go in the centre there, and it'll just give me that lovely, let's have a look, raise up when I push that round, and we've got all that going on. So can you see, we've got loads going in the middle. That just looks pretty awesome, right, if I'm being honest, right? Now, that, if you just use it on its own, it's nice, but it's a little bit on the boring side, right? If you use this outer die here, along with the inner die here, and you run the two of them through together, right? What's going to happen when it comes out is it's going to come out looking like this. Wow, look at that. Now, I've done one in the black, and then I've done one in that lovely, like, copper. Yeah. And watch what, with a bit of sticky on the back. Please tell me I've stuck this on right. Have I stuck this on right? Yeah, I have a few. I thought I'd done it upside down there, right? This, just paper pieces into the back there. That's great. To give us that lovely give thanks on the edge. Yeah. Now, it's nice there in the black. Look what really makes it stand out. If I take this one and just slightly off centre, give it a little bit of a shadow, now it starts to look expensive and fancy, and then you want to get really fancy looking, right? We can do that give thanks in another colour on here and just layer up over the front. So there's my lovely give thanks, and then just a couple of little embellishment pieces. I'm going to put some ribbon down the bottom. I've got my little happy Thanksgiving that I can take down the side, and that just finishes it off. I mean, how nice and easy and quick was that to do? But I just think it makes quite a statement piece. That. So really just a reminder, Ben, of what's in the collection, okay? Yeah. So you've got, that is the die set that I used here, which was this one. So you can use the outer leaf on its own or the two together, and you've got that lovely happy Thanksgiving, and that is how it's going to come together and just give you a few ideas. You've got the thankful. So we've got thankful for you, for everything that you do, and it's going to give you that nice, just when you need the grateful and thankful stamp. I didn't want to over-egg the pudding, right? So if basically, Thanksgiving, we wanted something with the giving thanks. We needed the turkey, and we needed the thankful. And then also, I wanted you to have a nice little paper pad. You've got all of this, and then you're going to be able to use these in conjunction with everything else that you've already got and make some really kind of stellar, stunning looking cards this season without breaking the bank.
Oh, there's loads of love coming through for this as well. Gorgeous paper pads, says Paula Dupree Brown. Jane says, I love this Thanksgiving collection. Fall is my favourite season of the year. Me too. I love autumn, fall, you guys call it. Thanksgiving is a large part of it, she says. Evelyn says, my favourite I love fall pads. And Nancy, love the turkey. He's so cute. The turkey's brilliant, isn't he? He's got a lot of character. The turkey's precious, says Melinda, and I love the paper pad. And I looked through the booklet, says Sherry. I saw the Oh Holy Night collection, one of my favourites. If you don't have it, it is beautiful. We'll look at that in just a little while. That's coming up for you too. And Kathy says, I love fall, beautiful colours. I live in Florida now, so I do not get the change. I'll have to buy this to get a little bit of fall here. Yeah, certainly you get a big amount of fall within this collection. And it's my job to give these collections away. And our first winner of the show, winning the Thanksgiving collection, is Nancy Hart Funigiello, who says, I love Thanksgiving, probably my favourite holiday. Well, you can celebrate it now because you have won the collection. If I do mention your name as a winner during the show, this is the email address just here, hsnprizes@crafterscompanion.com. Message us with your details and we'll make sure that you get your prize. If you have just joined us, welcome. Don't forget to download the booklet. It's got all the details that you need, all the show times as well, 100 pages of ideas and inspiration. And of course, you can put in your diary the shows when Sara is going to be on. There's a link in case you can't see it. Let us get to the next demonstration for you with a collection which you're going to absolutely love. And if you were watching us on Crafters TV earlier on, you'll have seen a lot about this collection. You've loved it so far. It's the brilliant, something very different with the buttons and buckles, Sara.
Yes, these are such useful embellishments. Now, you know how we always say stick a butterfly on it?
Yeah.
This is like even better than a butterfly because it's going to work in so many different settings. So you've got a massive collection of different buckles and different buttons,
yeah,
right? Now, whether you're using them as embellishments on cards, whether you're making this the main focal piece of the card, look, we've got things like your little denim pocket there, watch straps on here, your timepieces, loads of all of your different buckles and your different buttons.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to tell you now, it's a one-off purchase. They never go in and out of fashion. It's just once you've got them, you've kind of got them and that's it, you're sorted. So every one of you really should have this just kind of in the collection. So that's a little bit of an idea of how you're going to use them. Let me show you everything that's in the collection, okay? So can you see we've got all of these lovely keys. It's quite steampunky if you want to go that steampunky vibe. Brilliant for those of you that love scrapbooking as well. I love all the different locks that we've got. Really ornate and detailed. Then we move on to all of the different buckles. Now, the idea is that you've got those buckles and you're going to be able to thread things through the buckles. So these are all to thread over your ribbon. There you've got your watch straps in here as well, and you can do your watch straps. You could put your timepiece, it could be a watch face, it could be an old-fashioned time clock on here. So we've got all of those separate components. Now that is what you've got. Let me show you. I thought we'll do a nice, quick and easy project with it, okay?
Okay.
So I thought, should we do a watch? And do you know what? Men's cards. Always really difficult to do, okay? So I'm going to do the watch strap. So can you see I've got the different pieces of the watch strap. So there's the kind of the front piece, the next little piece going on, and every one of these as well is going to fit through your Gemini Mini. So if you just want to do like quick and easy cards, Ben, this is absolutely thebomb.com. Right? So there is my watch strap in different pieces. If you want to do the watch face, I've got a little bit of black on here. There is that lovely black watch face. And I actually thought what would be quite nice is if we did the watch face, but then we maybe put a little bit of gilding wax onto it.
Oh, yeah.
Made it look a little bit special.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Drop you out there. So I've just got the gilding wax here. Just a little bit on there. And then as I rub it on, it really, what a difference that makes there.
Yes.
Yeah?
Comes to life.
And it just really brings it to life. So there's our nice little watch face. Now, I've just done like the background piece of a card. So I've got my nice card here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, let's start the watch going down the left-hand side. So I'm going to have a little bit of my watch there. The other piece of my watch coming down, and we can put that watch face across the middle.
Oh, yeah.
And then remember, you've got the watch, but you've also got all those keys.
Yeah.
So I've done some here where I've just die cut the keys into a little bit of gold, a little bit of black on there so that you can layer them all up. And you can see as you start and put them together, you can just drop these on the front. And these are the sort of cards, I keep saying you men, you're very difficult to craft for.
We're awkward, aren't we?
You're very awkward to craft for. So a couple of keys on there. I've got like a nice little sentiment on there. Not older, just better. And the whole card can come together quite quickly and quite easily. And I just think it looks really effective.
Really lovely.
And that's just one. I mean, there are so many things that you can do. I must do a shout out. This is a beautiful little piece here.
Oh, yes.
So can you see someone's done this lovely, in fact, who's done this? This is one of Shan's, right? She's done a lovely buckle on the front of a nice keepsake like this, and then just adding the little buttons on there. And I just think it just really adds such a finishing touch, putting all the little keys and the buttons on here. So whether you're wanting to do finished projects like that, whether you're wanting to just add little keys, look at that, Alice, through the looking glass, and the little key down the bottom.
Very clever.
You talked about steampunky. I think steampunk is absolutely, look at this one here. That is really showing off those buckles and the keys to a really great effect. So use it with some of your other pieces, your embossing folders, some of your other papers, your men's collection will work an absolute treat.
Absolutely, this collection is amazing, isn't it? Make sure you jump in and grab it. It is coming up right throughout the day, and loads of you already commenting about how much you love it. Thank you for the comments, everybody. Buttons and buckles, who would have thunk it, says Catherine Warren. I love it. It's one of those sets, isn't it? Then until you see it, you think, yeah, how useful is this going to be? I'm going to be using this all the time. The buttons and buckles set is a must-have, says Donna. So versatile. I will love having it for abstract cards. Good for masculine and baby cards, says Denise. And the set is so creative, says Kathy. Also great for like your key to the door cards as well. You know, those 21 cards be absolutely perfect for that. And Michelle saying, wow, this set is so unique. Very good for male cards. I'm going to give it away. Dion Harris, it's yours. You said those buckles are amazing, along with everything else. Dion, and make sure you message us. You can claim your collection. HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com. Now, also coming up on the day is a collection which I think you're going to absolutely love. The character embellishment stamp and dies. These are absolutely brilliant. If you are an animal lover, you'll go for this first set, which is your pets. Now, what you get in each set is a main sort of stamp with all your characters on. You then get a sentiment stamp, but you also get a die to be able to cut these out or pop these onto your project wherever you want them to go. So let me show you in the pets collection. Of course, if you're going to have pets, you've got the obvious ones, haven't you? You've got the cute little doggies. And of course, once you get your pens into these, you can colour these to look like any particular breed of dog that you like. So you've got all of these cute doggies you get a sentiment with as well. And that's the kind of thing that you can be making and how you can place them on your projects. Next up, if we've got dogs, we've got to have the kitty cats, cute little kitty cats. There's your sentiment there as well. Have a perfectly wonderful day. And I love this card here. Just used, it's like Rebecca Davies just popped that one together. Just cut out the aperture and just to put some yarn in there, like the little balls that the cats play with. Then you've got your rabbits in there too. Again, nice to see those pop into a little collection. Really cute little sentiment with that set, all coloured in there, which says somebody loves you. And you've got little birdies too, which are super cute, sitting on that branch. Again, you've got the die, the stamp, and then the sentiment stamp there. Nice little bit of home decor. That would look really nice on too. So that's your first set, which is your pets. We've also then got, within the collection, a Christmas set. And it's the same setup again here. So you get stamps and dies within this set. And look what you're going to get as far as Christmas is concerned. You've got your cute little reindeers, who I absolutely love. Then you're going to get your set of snowman. I picked out this card because I like the real sort of vintage feel on the snowmen there. I like the way that those have been coloured in. It looks absolutely brilliant.
Lovely, that one, isn't
Really
it?
cute,
I thought
isn't
that
it?
when I saw that.
Yeah. Then in your Christmas set, you have got penguins. This card is brilliant. There's been some use of masket tape there, I think, hasn't there? Just stamping out loads of the penguins over and over again to almost create like a little penguin family photo, which I think is great. And then the last one within this set are your cute little polar bears. Crack this joke earlier, I'll do it again. Great card to make if you're looking for an icebreaker. The polar bears.
Boom! Tumbleweed, tumbleweed,
anyway,
tumbleweed.
Moving on, you can pick up both of those in those two sets. Check out the booklet for more inspiration and ideas with those. Right, next up, if you're looking for a quick, easy way to be able to create amazing Christmas cards, maybe you're crafting for the first time, these pre-cut layering card pads, Sarah, are amazing, aren't they?
Oh, these are very different, very unique. Different. You'll have never seen us do anything like this before. These are pre-laser die cut, ready for you just to put together. So, like, how stunning does this look? Or you can either use them flat, you can layer them up to have a 3D layer going on like this. You can start and add some of your own different finishes. So look at this one here. We've added a little bit of like gold gilding wax around the edges there. They look a little bit different to anything you might have seen before. Okay,
yeah.
So we've got the Christmas ones, and then we've also got the everyday ones. If I just show you, I mean, look at this. How fantastic is this? So there's 40 sheets, 4 designs, 5 sheets of each in here, right? So that's what you're going to get in the pack. They're all 180 GSM. They are a little bit different. They are very unique. And I can't remember. I think this might be coming up. I can't remember exactly what show I'm going. We're just saying coming up throughout the day on everything because they do like to keep changing stuff. But remember, if you are watching it, I'm going to be up in the 11 a.m. hour, the 3 p.m. hour, and then I'm going to be doing the big close with Adam from 10 till midnight, okay? Now, let me just show you how these work, okay? I'm going to get one of these packs open. So when I open this up here, you basically get all of these pre-die cut pieces and multiples of each one so that you can pop them together, right? Now, just to give you an idea, I'm going to put the party one together, right? So you start off, you lay the bottom one on, then you can either stick it flat or you can raise it up with foam pads and you put the next layer over the top, right? So you're starting to see it coming together a little bit. You've got 5 layers like that, Ben, that you layer up. So then as the next layer starts to come on, you can start and see it start to take shape a little bit. It's not until you get the final couple of layers on that will really start to make sense. And it makes a scene within that 3D kind of
clever,
5 layers like that. So there is your party one.
That's great.
And then all you do is you would stick that as it's going together, and you can see here, this one we've actually done, if I show you, with foam pads in between. I'm going to do a foam pad when we're doing Christmas, but I mean, come on, look at this. How stinking cute are those, right? Now, in the everyday one, you get the party. I have to say, I shouldn't have favourites, but I love the birthday cake.
Cake's brilliant.
It's really modern and trendy as well, isn't it? Really modern and trendy. And remember, you could put a different, you know, you can put like a bit of mirror card at the back if you want. And if you like the laser cut look, this. I mean, I'm not being funny, Ben, but if you were charging and selling your cards on like Etsy or something, these are the ones that you're going to charge a fortune for. So those are the other 3 designs, and then also you've got the one with the champagne.
I love that one.
Okay, so that is your everyday one.
Yep.
Let me show you the Christmas one as well, okay? So the Christmas one, I'm going to do a little Santa Claus with this one, okay? So I'm going to start off with the base Santa Claus. And then this one, I have put the foam pads on. So if I take these foam pads off, and you're going to just lay them up a little bit at a time.
What a great set for a beginner crafter, or maybe crafting with the kids as well this year. It's brilliant, isn't it?
It would be brilliant, it would be different, it would be unique. And all you're doing is layering them up on top, right? So there's my second layer. My third layer, again, you can see I'm building them up around the side, so you're just peeling off. Now, I've used, because it's a lot quicker and easier when you're on TV to peel the backs off, I've used the foam tape, right? But you can use foam pads, you can use your 3D glue gel if you want. And as I put that down, you can see that layering up and starting to come together, right? And then you can see as we had the next one on. Now it's starting to come together and look great, isn't it? And I know I'm not quite getting it straight. What I want to do, Ben, is this. So that I can see.
But then you
I can't do that. So, but Jamie won't let me do that, right?
No, he won't.
So I'm trying to eyeball it to get it perfect.
You're doing pretty well, to be fair.
While looking from
it's like you've done it before.
Yeah? Yeah, and then look at that. All 3D'd up. And then that, I'll just go onto the front of a card like that.
Brilliant.
I mean, and look pretty awesome, won't it?
I love that so much.
Yeah, let me show you that. Let me show you one that I've stuck down. Which I didn't have to worry about getting my head in there. Look at that. It's almost like a craft and hack, isn't it? It is also the sort of thing whereby if you haven't seen these before, or if you give your friend a card and they haven't seen how this, no one's going to have any idea how you've made that.
Absolutely.
It looks totally different and totally unique, and the thinking that went into making them was honestly extraordinary. It looks simple there when you get it, but the thinking, it was all in that thinking.
And it's lovely as well, isn't it? If you are more seasoned crafter, to have a set like that, to make a card when you've forgotten for a particular person, you can still pop together a card that looks the absolute business. Thank you for all the comments coming through. The layering card pads, we're going to give these away to Deb Sneery on Facebook. Well done, Deb. Congratulations, you've won that set just for commenting along. You said these layering card pads are just amazing. I love them all. Well, now you've got them. HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com. Message us and we will get those sent out to you. Susan says, I love these. So easy to have. Love the pre-cut card, says Marilyn Campbell-John. And the pre-card pads would be wonderful for my younger grandchildren, says Pat. And I can also see adding the gems on these cards too. Another couple of quick mentions from me as we fly through the show of deals which are coming up. The Frame It dies. We've got 2 two for you to choose from here. The Christmas cheer, first of all. I absolutely loved it when we brought these to you on Crafters TV. I think it was back on the 6th of September, because what you've got within this set is just a lovely set of beautiful frames, and then within this one, little tags, embellishments, snowflakes that you can use as a whole to create the most stunning cards. Think of all the different papers that you have in your craft room right now that you can make to create the most beautiful and ornate Christmas cards this year. There's so many elements that work so well together. You know, bring in things like your acetates as well. Make shaker cards with these. Really, really simple to craft with, and work brilliantly together or work brilliantly without each other as well. Just use the frames individually. Now that's your Christmas one. It's called Christmas Cheer if you want to go for that one on its own. And then we've also got your everyday as well. And it's the same sort of thinking here in the fact that you get a lovely set of frames. What I love about this one actually is that you've got a nice beautiful detailed outer frame, this stunning oval frame in the center. You've got tags, and even with this one here, you've got little embellishments that you could use as like little photo corners for your scrapbooking. It just works absolutely beautifully. And again, think of all those beautiful vintage papers that you could be using to create cards like this, really simply, really easily, and really effectively as well, just using the different frames that you've got within that set. That's the everyday. It's going to be featured right throughout the day. Remember, you can check out those show times by downloading the booklet, and of course, you know, check out the HSN website, get in nice and early because things do sometimes go live before the shows, don't they? Love these frames, says Carol Garwood Beard. Lots of people still chatting about those layering pads as well. Carolyn Wilson says the layering card pads are brilliant. Beginners, kids, needed in a hurry. Yeah, all of those things. Tick, tick, tick. And Sharon Gruff-Lindell says, ooh, the frame it dies are beyond gorgeous. Loads of gorgeous stuff. You can check it all out in the booklet, of course. If you haven't yet downloaded yours, make sure you do during the show, or indeed at the end of the show, because you'll be able to have a sneaky peek look at this next sensational set of creator card dies, but not how you know them, Sarah.
Oh, sensational. He doesn't clock that word out very often, do you that? Of course, you would know about these if you'd flicked ahead of us in the booklet,
you would.
Right? They are fabulous. Now, there's two sets. First of all, I'm going to show you the sunshine and stars. So can you see, the idea is you've got this, you've got the whole patchwork piece, and then you do these dies which piece in the different patchwork, but they're not like, you know how we do the paper piecing, Ben? It's not like that because it's layered up on the inside, so it's a little bit different. So it's a bit more unique, and it just, I mean, look at this. Come on, how cute's that? But giving you that background kind of patchwork effect, okay? So different designs. Let me show you the two sets that we've got, right? So in the Sunshine and Stars, which is the set that I'm going to show you first, that is the star, which is going to give you this sort of effect like this. And then the sunshine is this type of effect like this, and then we're going to layer up that sunshine.
Oh,
like
yes!
This. So that is sunshine and stars, right? Then the other one, and I'll switch the details so you can see the other one. And here we go, you've got the, what we're calling this one, geometric and honeycombs. This is your geometric. There's your geometric background. I think this is quite cool. It would be great with photographs, this, Ben, in a little way. Yeah. So that is your geometric one. And then the honeycomb is this design here. It would look really nice if you've got the, you know, the bee collection.
Oh, yes.
The beautiful or whatever. It would look really nice like that. And that gives you the honeycomb backgrounds. Now, let me show you how they work, okay? So I'm going to start off first of all. So you get two different dies in there. You get the background die, and then you get all of the smaller pieces of the dies like this, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the background die, and I'm going to cut that first of all just into a piece. Let's have a little look. We're going to go straight onto there, and it will cut me that outer die. Now, when you're doing these ones, I would always recommend just keeping it held in. Oh, apparently there is a lot of love coming through for these, Ben. Yeah,
loads of love coming through. Imani's saying these create a card patchwork dies are so me. They're absolutely brilliant in so many ways. Love these, says Trish. I want them so much. Carol's saying these are really cool. And my mum is a quilter, says Sharon, and would love to receive a patchwork card. Yeah, nice. Great for the soft crafters, right? Like that idea, like that idea. Now, remember, you see, Ben, when I take this, if you do want to do the full-size patchwork, these are all of your full-size patchwork pieces that you could put in, right? The next set of dies are your smaller size patchworks to go in. So let me just take these couple of small, there's all of your big ones. And then if you want the smaller ones now, a little bit of a top tip here. I'm going to cut them out of the silver. I'm going to leave them on the background piece there.
right? So I'm just essentially all you're doing is keeping them held in place, but they're going to act like an extra shim.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take that, I'm going to cut into the base of there, I'm going to pop all these on, which means I'm not just not faffing about with loads of little mini tiny dies. It's only an extra piece of acetate in the sandwich, guys. It's really not going to hurt it in the slightest. I've also just realised I've cut the silver, and I didn't mean to cut the silver. However, you will see the idea. Look, here's all the silver pieces coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how good's that? All the silver pieces. What I meant to cut was this one here from the Cosmic paper pad.
Ah, okay.
But don't worry, because that looks just as good.
Does it? Nice,
That looks
yeah.
just as good.
It's fine.
But the card I've prepped isn't quite like that, right? So watch what I'd meant to do. I'd meant to take this and stick this over the background like that.
Wow, wait, look at that.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, that looks pretty good.
It does look good on its own.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. And then you can come and fill these in. So you see that, and you just go all the way round filling them in. Now, Ben, you know what I'm going to say, don't you?
You need me to chat?
Yes, I can't do both at once.
I know. I've worked with you for long enough now to know the score.
No, first rodeo.
No, stop. There's loads of chat though. I mean, people are wowing at these. Nancy says, I love the creator card dies. And Trish says, I'm so glad that Sara is doing a demo on these. Yeah, that's why we do these shows, because we get that little longer opportunity to give the opportunity to have a look and see these in action. Beverly Chester said, these are my favourite set of dies. The patchwork dies are genuinely amazing. Pat saying, another set of dies I must have. I love the sunshine. I love the sunshine one, Pat, as well, actually. You love the patchwork designs as well. Evelyn says, wow, that is a lot of dies we can cut at one time. I love it. Linda Knoll says, I love this. And Kathy says, I said no more buying, but another one has gone onto my list. Don't ever make that promise to yourself, no more buying, and then watch a show like this, because you're ultimately just going to end up disappointed.
We are the enablers.
We are.
Ben and I, we are the enablers.
We are. I love the honeycomb die set, says Connie Cooper. This will fall into my cart as soon as it's available. Denise Mills says, these dies are amazing. And Carol says, oh, a second die for the inserts. That is really neat. My mind is going crazy. There's plenty of possibilities with this set, Sarah, isn't there? Loads of possibilities.
There really is. Look at that. Isn't that a little bit different, a little bit unique? You can pop the little star in the centre, and it just looks fantastic, right? So, and then that onto the front of a card. I mean, symbols.
Oh, my word.
Symbols, but looks really, really effective. So just to remind you before we kind of finish up, if you go for the one with the stars, you get stars and the sunshine together. So that's the details that are on your screen now, is the stars and sunshine. If you want to go for the other set, and just to give you a few of my ideas, I mean, it doesn't have to be sunshine.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, just super cute.
Well,
that star... That was the star that we used on that one there, so they look really effective.
Yeah.
Or the other set you can go for, it's got the honeycomb in and the geometric. So there's your honeycomb. I mean, how fabulous does that look?
Yeah.
As a shaker card. Or you don't have to make it like yellow because it's honeycomb. It makes a really nice kind of geometric pattern in the back, because that is the set that comes in with the geometric. So if you want to go for that one, you get the honeycomb, and the honeycomb goes in the set with the geometric on there as well.
Oh, wow, I think so far this has been your favourite of the launches that we're showing you here. My favourite set, says Susan, so far a must-have. What a terrific idea, says Pat. I'm extremely excited about this collection. And Marnie says, these are absolutely amazing. I love them. They remind me of quilt blocks, says Kathy Leary. I think I really need to get these. I can see all kinds of ways to piece into card fronts. Well, we are going to give them away. Both sets we're giving away to Rita Jackson, who says, quilting and card making, I have truly died and gone to heaven. Yes, Rita Jackson, you have just won them. Congratulations. HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com is the email address. Now, also coming up on next Tuesday. Oh. I love this so much. It's our second edition holographic pad. It's amazing. You're getting 24 sheets in here, 230 GSM, 4 sheets of the 6 designs that you're going to get. Get ready to be wowed, because it is absolutely out of this blooming world. I mean, my goodness me, you're going to get all of these fantastic designs. Look at the colours that you're going to be able to achieve with this holographic. That, we said, is like something like that movie Tron, isn't it? Like with all the lines going through there. That's the first design that you're going to be getting in the set. You've then got all of these fantastic stars as well. Again, giving you all of those amazing holographic colours. It gets even better. Look, as we go through, you are then going to get the fantastic little butterflies. And if I just wiggle those around, look at the colours. It's incredible. I could stay and wiggle this all afternoon, I've got to be honest with you. There you go, you can see all of those stunning butterflies. You've got the hearts in here as well as we go through to the next page. Oh, hang on, there we go, that one. Yes, the beating hearts. Look at that, so you get the colours. And as I just turn that, you can see those hearts, 2 hearts. Well, yes, John, I was just about to say that, you beat me to it. Like my heart beating for Sara there, look, see? 2 hearts. Also, in the set, you have got... what do you mean I said that about Debbie earlier on? You've also got this fantastic sort of geometric design. Again, all of those fab colours you're going to achieve. And last but by no means least, let's show you the snowflakes, which I think you are going to be using in their droves over the course of the next few months as we head towards Christmas. Multi-order on this because it is going to absolutely fly out of the door. My favourite paper pad, I think, that we've done for a long, long time. And you guys just going absolutely crazy for that as well. The blindingly beautiful holographic pad, says Evelyn. Beautiful. Love the sparkle. This rocks, says Kathy. Irene Wesley, fantastic card, shiny and bright. And whoa, says Alex Ray, disco. Yes, if you could put a disco into a card pad, it would look like that. Now, this next collection, I think you're going to absolutely love. It's something like I've never quite seen before. If you ever wanted to make amazing projects with pleated designs, things like rosettes, we're going to make it easy for you with this paper pleater kit, aren't we, Sara?
This is going to be a drop the mic moment, right? I'm just going to tell you in the next 7 minutes, this is going to be a drop the mic, right? How awesome are these? Paper pleating. Honestly, it's where you do all the score lines and you fold it forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. But you can make your paper pleats into different shapes. Like you can make it into hearts, you could make it into snowflakes, you could make all of your paper pleating
It's not easy to say
into
that.
flowers. Try and say that a bit faster, Sara. How good do they look, right? It's complicated. It's complicated to work out and get the pleats in the right place. We have done that for you, right? So what we've done is, in the set, you've got this little paper pleating pack, and then you've, said that perfectly, and you've also got all the paper, right? Now, look on the back here. In the set, you've got 3 embossing folders, and then you've got all of these stencils for flowers, leaves, stars, snowflakes, rosettes, butterflies, hearts, leaves. And when I open this up, see, these are going to be, you've got the different, basically it does all of your score lines in one go, right? And then you've got this pack of all these different stencils, and if I show you the different stencils, you see, those 3 there will make that flower. Or these ones will make a leaf.
Okay.
These ones will make a heart. Do you want me just to show you one? Because if you understand how that makes that, then I can show you all the boards with how they work, right? So if I get these out, here is my 3 different sizes of hearts. And I know you're thinking this circle, Sara. Trust me, trust the process, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to start off, piece of paper, I'm going to draw around these, and you're going to cut them out, right? So there's my large heart, I've got the small heart, I've got the medium heart in there, all the different sizes of hearts, right? Now, did you see on here, it shows you what size scoring you need. Yeah. That's for these, right? So there's your large score lines, your medium, and you can see there, they line up perfectly with that. That's what it's for, right?
Gotcha.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take the first one of these, and we're going to go put it into the embossing folder, right? And I'm going to just line that up with the top line there just to make life easier. And that will go straight through your machine. And this puts all of the score lines in for you. Now, I'm just using the MIDI because it's easier, but the embossing folders are 6x9. So they're a good size, okay? So you've got that in there. And then when I lift it out, can you see? It's giving you the score line, so we just got to fold 1 forward, 1 backwards. Yeah? 1 forwards, 1 backwards. And do you know what? The most difficult bit of paper pleating is putting those score lines in, right? So you're going to fold all the way, forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. I have done it where I've folded them all forwards and backwards, right? Now, watch this. Get them all folded, forwards and backwards. They all lift up, and it really only takes about 2 minutes to do all of your folding. It's just 2 minutes more than what I've got in this show, right? Then, if I take my tape pen, I'm just going to go up the centre here, and I'm just going to fold those 2. Come on, Sara. into here, fold those two together, right? And you can see there, that has made the heart, right?
Fab.
So that's made that. Do you want to see it with the next size one down?
Why not?
Right, so there's the next size one. Forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Get it to this stage, straight along the middle, like this, right? Just take it and give it a nice little fold up the middle.
Yeah.
That will make it into your heart shape.
Ah, so simple.
And then there is your heart shape. Come on, you didn't need glue on, right?
That's amazing.
And then they will go onto the front of your card.
Amazing.
I mean, how super simple was that?
Yeah.
Right? So now you've got the gist of it. I'm going to show you all the different sizes. So you've got the narrow fold, the medium and the wide fold, which will do all of your score lines in the embossing folder. Now, template-wise, you get the one that makes the little heart. We've got the one that does the leaf. The one that does the flower, really cute. I like this butterfly.
Oh, yeah, that's a
How
brilliant
cute's the little butterfly?
Yeah, yeah.
Then if you want to do the fancy star, it gives you a different star in there. You've got now a 3-parter leaf, so this makes a completely different leaf on there.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to see the white on the white, but hopefully you kind of can do that. Snowflake.
Brilliant.
There's your snowflake pattern you're going to do on there. If you want to just do a standard banner one, this is going to make your standard banner ones on there.
Rosette.
And then if you want the fancy leaf, there's your fancy leaf sizes in there. And you've got all the different sizes. I might see if we can get someone to put these onto black before we do the show, because it's really hard for you to see them, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But incredible. I absolutely love that. Flashback to making paper fans as a child, says Teresa. This is next level, though. And Crystal says, what a creative way to make paper flowers. It's like made easy, isn't it, for you? You've got everything in that kit to be able to make the most amazing flowers and hearts. Intriguing, says Anne. And Paula says, I love making rosettes. I love that rosette too. I've always wanted to try shapes, but never figure out how to. This is brilliant. It's another thing that we've taken that was potentially quite difficult to do, and we've now made it really achievable. I always go back to things like your the paper piecing that we've done before, iris folding, all these things. We've made it really simple. We're going to give this away. Do you know what? Sonal Jethwa, you can have this collection. OMG, you say. I love this paper pleating. Not at all complicated. You can let us know how uncomplicated it is now, because you've won it. HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com for you. Another quick mention for you from something which, well, I absolutely love is our Oh Holy Night selection. We've popped together a collection. So the paper pad you can get individually. I'll show you this quickly. This is something that you can get on top of the bundle, which we're going to show you in just a few moments' time. You will definitely want the paper pad. It's absolutely stunning. And it is all about that beautiful Bethlehem, the beautiful nativity scenes in there as well. So you do get one within the bundle, but if you decide that you want to get more, which you definitely do, you can stock up and add that. Details at the bottom of your screen there for the paper pad just on its own. But within the set, I mean, there's so much that you're going to get in here. You're going to get stamps and dies in here. One of my favourite creator card dies you're going to get, which is the Comfort and Joy, which is Mary and the baby Jesus there. I mean, that is just gorgeous. Again, maybe make a stained glass window out of, a bit of paper piecing with that potentially. You've got this creator card, Let Us Adore Him, looking over the baby Jesus. You've got all the different nativity elements here. You've got that beautiful Oh Holy Night sentiment die, the Star of Wonder. It's such an amazing collection. You know what I love about us here at Crafters Companion is the fact that we do so many different Christmas collections. So however you want to do Christmas, you've got a collection to do it. And if you want to kind of do that more traditional Christmas story card, then you've got that in spades within this collection, because you can then start creating absolutely fantastic cards just like this. I mean, that embossing folder is absolutely stunning with the star. And one more to show you just for now, because I know we are rattling through the items. Look at that beautiful, beautiful card, again with that creator card die and all of those papers. You'll want to get the collection, and also you want to add more of those papers into your basket as well. Going to prove very, very popular next Tuesday. Right, let us move on to some Pearl Resist pads, which again you're going to absolutely love with Sara.
Oh, and you haven't did now. There's two. There is a Christmas one and there is an everyday one, okay? Now, they might look like nothing in the pad like this, because as I flick it to you, it just looks like white pearl paper. Oh,
Nothing
that's
there.
A nice white pearl paper, Sarah. What's got? Oh, you've got a little bit of a hint there because I was playing with these earlier. Actually, if you look at each one up close, you can see that it's got a resist design that's been embossed onto it and printed with a resist technique on it. So if I show you the designs that you've got, because we've done each one of these and we've put colour over it. So you always get that resist. So you'll get the pearl will show through the colour, and then you've got the resist. But remember, you can do these in any shade. These are just to show you the designs. You can do them in any colours that you want, right? So here is your Christmas one. You've got all of these designs. So in total, you're getting 24 sheets, right? So the 12 by 12 designs, 6 designs per pad, and 4 of each one of those, and they're all on 250 GSM. Now, just to show you how they work before I move on to the everyday one, right? If I take, there was a lovely card in here, is it going to, right, so say you want to do this, right? How good does that look there, right?
Absolutely,
so
brilliant.
if you want to do that design and you want to mix all of those colours, you would do that on the snowflakey background. So all we do here is we flick on till we get to the, oh, there we go, don't spoil it, there we go, snowflakey background, right? You're going to take your colours, and I'm going to go with the purple, and I'm going to go with the mauve there. I'm just going to get some design, some colours going on here, right? And you're just going to take a little bit down, and can you see, as we add the colour on there, and blend the shades together, the colours will merge into each other. I mean, you won't get ink all over your fingers, you know, but you get the idea, don't you?
Exactly right, yeah.
And then as you pick up all the different colours and blend and merge them together, they're always going to resist over top of that design. So you're starting to blend all that shading together, and that is how you're getting the colours that we have on that background there, okay? Now, that is your Christmas one. Yeah. Let me also show you the everyday one. I've got some gorgeous designs in the everyday one. I mean, there's gorgeous designs in both of them, but I particularly love this everyday one here, right? Now, again, it really doesn't look like much. When you look at it from the front, on the front like this, you see the designs, but they really are, they're just looking very white. Now, this is one that I did like a merge of colours. Oh, yeah. All over the background, right? Oh, my word. Now, these are the designs when you get them. So you've got the, like, your geometric shapes on there. Yeah. We've got the geometric shells on there. There's that other one that I was just showing you. We've got the fleur-de-lis here. Loads of completely different finishes. Yeah. And remember, with each one, you're always going to have that resist, right? Now, I went straight on, I use the applicators here. If I just go into one of those lovely background designs, right? Watch what you can do. You can come straight in with your ink. So you can just come on, you just rub the ink straight over like this, right? Yeah. And I can go from the pink into the purple, right? And I'm just rubbing, and it will resist, right? So once you get to this stage here in the middle, you're just going to rub it over with your kitchen roll and then buff it all up. Nice. So look how that just really comes together beautifully and super easy. And again, I'm just going from one shade into the next one, blending that out all together. Come on, I'll go with another little bit of fuchsia in the corner here, right? And they're nice and juicy. Water reactive ink pads, by the way, is what you're going to use. Or anything water-based. Yeah. So if you want to use, like, your tricolour pens, you easily can do, right? Okay. So can you see, that has been, I mean, that is just, it just comes to life, doesn't it? And it takes seconds, but it's exactly the same if you wanted to do the resist, say, and use your tricolour aqua pens. Now, don't use permanent marker. Don't use your Spectrum Noir, you know, non-water-based. Yeah. Because can you see, you want this. Now, can you see it's giving you the colour to start with? Yeah. As soon as I take a little bit of, look at this, rub this over. There, that's brilliant. So it's going to take, the colour will resist on there. Now, obviously, I've just done it straight onto the background, but it shows you, or you want to do, I mean, you would probably watercolour from one into the next, right? Okay, yeah. So you're going to take your colours, you're going to blend them in together. Bit of an ombre. Give them a bit of an ombre blend round there. Buff them all out, and you'll only have colour. The colour will resist when you don't have the background. But you're always going to use a water-based product on these, okay? So whether it's your watercolour pens, whether it's your water-reactive ink pads, and you can see there some of these. I mean, just to give you an idea, how fantastic do all of these look with that little bit of colour in the background? Yeah.
So incredible, and again, so simple to craft with, isn't it? It's absolutely brilliant. That using some of our new floral layering dyes as well. Comments are off the chart for this again. Wow, in minutes, says Carol, you have some of the most awesome papers. That's exactly right, isn't it? In minutes. You know, and you don't need to be next level crafter to use these either. So pretty and so easily done, says Teresa. It looks like magic. Cannot wait for these resist pads either, says Kimberly. Quick and easy. And Kathy Myers says, I want it all. It's beautiful. If you want it all and you want a full heads up on what we've got, download that booklet. Going to give these away. Well done, Mary Pratt. Love a good resist pad, and these are great. Well, you've won them. Make sure once you've messaged us at this email address here, you message back and tell us how amazing they are. Gorgeous resist pads. I love this technique, says Marilyn. Carolyn says pearl resist pads are so wonderful that we can choose colours that match our projects. We're talking about this craft day on Tuesday being all about paper crafting, but also sewing as well. And if you are getting into your soft craft and getting into your quilt making, the builder block system is something you're definitely going to want to have. We've got the builder block patchwork system here. It is unbelievable. If you're looking to save time, if you're looking to quilt with accuracy, then this is a set to go for. You get 3 drawers full of 18 dies here with your square die set. You've got your half triangle in there, and you've also got your quarter squares in there too. They come to you like that on the side of the box. So that's what you'll be getting inside the box. And the brilliant thing is if I flip this around, it will show you, look at all of the different possible blocks you're going to be able to make just with this set alone. It's quicker, it's easier, and it makes your work just spot on, really. You're going to be using it in conjunction with your die cutting machine. And look, the brilliant thing is, there's loads here, the kind of things that you can make, because you've got so many different styles of block that you can make. You can be making, you know, home decor pieces. I love the idea of doing cushion covers. I love this sunflower, absolutely gorgeous. But then you've got like zigzags, like your rick-rack that you can do. And again, I mean, I've got tons here. I haven't got time to show you all. Let me just show you the biggest one, because this shows you. Sorry, Jamie, he's going to kill me for this. But this quilt here just shows you again some of the amazing designs that you can create. There we go.
You nailed that line up to the camera perfectly.
Oh, actually, I can't see.
You tell it's not his first rodeo. He can't even see, and he's perfectly on it.
Hey, I've been in the business 8 years. Can I take it down yet?
No.
Are you winding me up?
Yeah, I think they might be winding you up.
They were winding me up. That's the bit. I'll go and get them in a minute. I'm just going to go in the gallery and sort out producer Johnny and Jamie. Whilst I do that, why don't you have a look at the next wonderful... the cracker die set with Sara. Right, I'm getting them.
Yes! Look, he started off in a huff now. Look what you've done to him, you two in the gallery. Right, Christmas crackers. Christmas crackers. Now, I know these are massive here in the UK. I know they were never quite as big in the US, but I just think if you want to make Christmas crackers, how fantastic are these? And it doesn't have to just be full-on finished crackers. So look, like he's a really nice cracker. But then also, they've been made into like little gift boxes there with a box bit closed up at the end. And the beauty with these is it's a die set. So you can make them however you want to make them, right? Out of any type of cardstock or even your craft papers. I mean, look at this. How cute is that with a little photo in, Ben? I love that idea of making people crackers with their little photographs in, right? And it's super easy. So let me show you what is coming in, right? This is the die set. In fact, I've got it here, right? So the die set gets you the actual die. And then all of these extra, so these are the die cut pieces to go in, like little tags and templates, that goes well. And then things like your little bits of holly, right? But that there is the cracker. Now, if I show you this here, that cuts out your cracker. These are all of the extra little panels. Now, in the set, you get the cracker die, but then kind of thrown in as a bonus, right? We've also send you, look at this, all of these little paper hats, and also the jokes, if you're wanting to put jokes in your crackers. What do you get if you eat Christmas decorations?
Tinselitis.
Tinselitis, we all know that one,
Yeah.
right? And then also some lovely little tissue paper note papers in here as well, right? So, let me show you how it's going to work. We're going to take one of these, we're going to take our red piece of card, we're going to pop it together, and we're going to just cut through.
Yeah.
This is, so if you're wanting to do a load of crackers at Christmas, which I do with my kids, we always make our own Christmas crackers, right? This is a brilliant way to do it, because instead of buying kits where you have to have whatever paper they've got, whatever quality of paper they've made it, you can be cutting your crackers out of absolutely anything you want here, right? And it literally takes seconds. It's super easy to do. So one pass through your Gemini. It doesn't need to be a full-size Gemini machine. These these will not fit through your Gemini Junior, okay, or any sort of half-size die cutting machine, right? So there is your die cut out, and then all we're going to do is each of these, the score lines are in there, just give them a fold and a burnish along each of the score lines, right?
Yeah.
Now, just to make my life a little bit quicker and easier, there's the one that I've done the fold and the burnish on all of the score lines, right? Now, watch this. On these edge pieces, you just put your double-sided, so you're using the tape pen, and then I'm going to stick tape to tape, Ben.
Yeah.
That's always the best way to get a brilliant stick, okay? So then as we come round, I'm going to stick these two together first of all, right? So that goes onto there, and then I stick this piece onto, come on, now, it's the same colour as my dress, this one, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is the same colour.
Right?
Yeah, as the rosettes were earlier on as well.
That's the
little pleated
rosettes.
bits. Yeah.
You'd think we planned it.
Yeah.
I did go all fally this time.
Yes.
Right, so there is my cracker coming together, right?
Brilliant.
Little bit of twine for the ends is just super easy, right? Now, what you would do is you just tie in the edges. Now, it's up to you whether you want to tie them super tight and really close them off, or if you're not doing them as a tie, maybe as you're wanting to do them as a box,
yeah,
you can just stick one of the ends completely flat. So you just cut this end off and stick a flat bottom over the base. That's how we've done these sort of designs, which are nice little place settings, right? So once we get to this stage, you just put the hat in, put yourself one of your Christmas jokes in.
Yeah.
Let's get the tinselitis one in. What's the next one? What did Santa do when he went on speed dating?
Oh, he pulled a cracker.
Pulled a cracker. I should have known I couldn't get Ben with any jokes that he wouldn't know.
Do you know what's interesting, Sarah? And I've seen a few comments like this. So Crystal's just said, this might sound like a crazy question, but what is a Christmas cracker? We had this a few years ago, I think, where we were sort of almost educating our American viewers that crackers there are becoming more of a thing. But for those who don't know, these go on the table, don't they? And they've got the hats.
You tell everybody. While I'll craft away, you explain what you do with them.
Yeah, so you have them, each person at the Christmas table has a Christmas cracker. And normally, right, you'll buy them from the shops, you put them, they do a little bang, and then you open them up, you get a rubbish hat in there, you get a rubbish gift, you get a rubbish joke, and they're normally a bit rubbish. But what we've got here is the ability for you to make your own. So you can pop in your own jokes, you can pop in a little message if you want, you can pop in your own hats. And the great thing is, as who was saying earlier on, I think it was Carolyn or Trish, they love the idea of doing this because then you can pop in your own gift. So you can pop in like a little bespoke gift for the recipient.
A couple of handmade truffles.
Well, yeah.
Bit of homemade fudge in there.
You definitely, in the US, if you've never done Christmas crackers before, you need to get this set. And you need to make sure that this Christmas is the first year that you do it. And once you've kind of given these to your friends and family, you'll be doing them every year, won't you, Sarah? I think it's an integral part of the Christmas dinner.
Do you know, if you don't already have this, and it doesn't have to just be Christmas, you could do these on your Thanksgiving table if you want to.
My mum does them at Easter.
Does she?
Yeah,
Easter crackers.
Yeah.
This is brilliant. You can do them any way you want. It's just the notion of giving somebody a little gift in there. Now, if you like to make, as Ben said, little handmade soaps, little miniature cookies. I do little homemade truffles and homemade fudges at Christmas. Do loads of that sort of stuff. It's a nice little gift. Now, these don't have to just be adorning your Christmas table. These might be something nice. You know, when you go around to visit the neighbours, instead of putting something in the gift bag, put them in a little homemade Christmas cracker. Really different and unique. And then you can tell them all, Sarah over in England taught me about Christmas crackers.
Yeah, you can see people now chatting about maybe having these at the Thanksgiving table. Why not? Because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Giving thanks, so you can present a cracker to someone with a little gift inside. Never made a cracker before, says Cathy, so this is number one on my list. To all our US viewers, make sure you get this, and as I say, you'll love it and you'll use it year after year after year. Hi to Asuli, who says, Sarah makes everything look so easy. I want this set. Make sure you get it. Full details in the booklet. And Cindy says, I will plan on getting this set too, as I will make them for my son's Special Olympic flag football team. We always have a party at Christmas after the state finals. That's what it's all about. Crackers for Christmas, yes, but for all special occasions, absolutely. We're going to give these away. Cindy Redmond, who says, Christmas crackers for the win. Well, you've won. HSN prizes at Christmas. HSN prizes, Christmas on the rain. HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com is the email address if you are a winner. Next up, I mean, the cutest set of multi-craft dies, applique dies that you were ever likely to see. Christmas skewed we've got in here your Christmas characters, right? So the ability for you, you want the nativity first, the Christmas nativity. There we go. So the nativity one is the ability for you to make all of the different characters from the nativity. Of course, Mary and Joseph, you've got the baby Jesus, you've got the angel Gabriel, you've got all of the different animals that you can create who were there at the manger. So that's the first one that you're going to get. And the great thing is, right, these are obviously more for soft craft, but the fact that they're multi-craft, you can use these to create your Christmas cards as well. I don't know why that one's made me laugh. I absolutely love that one. Look at that. And then this one here that says believe in the miracle. But the whole point about this set, I think, is if you're getting it to do your soft craft, look at the kind of things that you can make. You know, decorate and make your own Christmas stockings. Maybe make your own little advent calendars this year. I absolutely love that one. Now, you're also going to have the opportunity to pick up the second set, which is the Nutcracker and Friends. So here you have got your Nutcracker, you've got the little Mouse King in there as well, you've got angels and fairies and all sorts of different Christmas characters. And once again, these will cut through multiple different materials, you know, through your felt, through your fabric, through your cardstock as well. But, you know, a great way for you to maybe decorate up your cushion covers this year and do something a little bit different. Maybe have a little table runner with all the characters on. Look at that. Noel. With all of the different Christmas characters on. That one's quite difficult to show. And I absolutely love this one here. Look at that cushion cover, you know, to decorate up the kids' bedrooms maybe with all the different characters there. So the Snow Queen, Nutcracker, Clara, Mouse King, and then the Sugar Plum Fairy as well. So you've got the festive friends, and you've also got your nativity, Christmas nativity included in there too. Thanks for the comments still coming through. The Nutcracker is a tradition here in New England, says Cindy. I need this. Love the sheep, says Kelly Thomas. And Peggy Brown says, thank you for the explanation of the cracker. I have seen them, but never knew what they are for. Well, there you go. Spread the word in the US. Next up, I believe, I've just heard in my ear from producer Johnny, we are about to see an HSN exclusive with Sara.
Indeed, you are seeing a HSN exclusive. These have been designed just for HSN, and they are gorgeous edgeables, right? You know, Ben, we do edgeables like nobody else does edgeables, and these are so beautifully detailed, okay? Now, there's a set that's got the poinsettia in the snowflakes in, and this is the set that's got the beautiful bells in, and the bells come in the set with the baubles. I always say baubles, but you guys call them ornaments, don't you, okay? Yeah. So let me just show you the designs that come in, okay? So this is the poinsettia. How beautiful is that, right? So that's your poinsettia design, and it takes basically a corner of the card. So it's designed, if you want to use it on like a 4x6, it takes a full half the card, or you could use it on a 5x7 just over the corner. So there we go. That is your beautiful poinsettia design, and that is in a set with the snowflake. And the beauty about these, Ben, is they will work either in the top right or the bottom side of the corner. So you can see there, that's being used that way, but that could equally as well work this way if we had the sentiment turned around the other way, right? So that's your snowflake and your poinsettia. And then the Christmas bells, I love this one, this is the one I'm going to demo for you. These are brilliant, by the way, if you want to do bits of paper piecing. So you can see there, we've got that design, and then there is the piecing that's just been left, so a little bit of acetate on the back, and they've all been pieced in there. Yeah. And then there is the ornaments. Look at that, I didn't call them baubles, the ornaments. Yes, well done. And there are your Christmas ornaments in there, right? Now, for anybody who's new to this and hasn't done edgeables before, let me show you how super easy these are to do, right? So I've taken a regular, whether you get pre-scored and folded or you fold these over, like a little A2 size card. And you take the design and you place it in the top right hand corner. Now, can you see that's where the cutting line starts? Yeah. And then this is where the cutting line's going to finish. So just make sure they are both on the card. That's the trick to how it all works. And then we're just going to pop this down, hold it in place there. We're going to hold it in place down here as well. Open this out, and we are ready to go through the machine. Now, I'm just putting them in my, I'm using the Gemini Junior plates, okay, but using them in the regular Gemini so that you can see it is going to work in both sizes. So these dies are the right size that if you're wanting to use them in a smaller machine, you easily can do. So quite intricate, mine. They are lovely intricate dies, but I mean, that's no problem for the Gemini. So we're going to cut that through, And then watch this. So if I take these off ever so gently, it's a really good tip with these ones as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying so hard not to ruin my nails at the same time, right? So we're going to take that one off there. Always, by the way, do the tape on the piece of the card that is going to cut away. So notice I didn't stick it down here.
Yeah.
So always put the tape on the piece that's going to cut away. Once we've got that on there, once we've got the tape off, lift the card off. These should stay within the die.
Yeah.
And then just a little pair of snips, and we're going to snip to the edge here.
Yeah.
And we're going to just snip off the top here, and that will leave you all the piece that you don't want. That's how you could do this in any size corner that you wanted.
That's brilliant.
Now, what I'm going to do with this one is I'm actually just going to colour it up. So watch, I can take this one here, and just using like a nice pen, I'm going to use some nice deep reds. Let's go with the lighter reds here, actually. So we've got the reds on the bows.
Yeah.
The bows.
The bows.
I always worry that you guys don't understand me if I say bow.
I understand what you're saying now, man.
Yeah.
I've been up here 4 years, like, and I'm speaking just like you, Sarah.
There you go.
Bows, man.
You've got it down. You've got it down perfectly, Ben. Perfect, right? So I'm going to, let me just move that down so you can see inside. Now, I thought that would be nice, and I could use it even with the paint marker.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a brand new paint marker, first time used.
Give it a shake of the pump.
Ooh, there it is. Right, so if I just wanted to go talk about Speedy on TV here, right?
Speedy Gonzales.
So you can come right round, and the great thing about them metallic paint markers is they're going to go, I've done a little bit over the lines there with the red, doesn't matter. That is absolute perfection, right? So you're going to come all the way around, you're going to do that. Now, I do not have enough time live on the show to do this live on the show. However, worry ye not, I've done the one already, right? So there's the one I've done already. Now, it looks nice, but to really make it stand out, what you can do is you could take some gold card, cut this in again, and we can piece it behind, right? So I can take this, and I can just have that gold ever so slightly off-centered so that it's going to give it like a little bit of a shadow.
Yeah.
Now I've lined it up perfectly, and we're getting no shadow. There's a little bit of shadow, right? So a little bit of shadow on there. Take me scissors, and we'll get that cut down here. So now you see it gives it that lovely bit of a shadow and coming. You can see it really coming into place. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this off with a few little bits of tape. And it really does, as soon as you put something in the background like this,
just makes it
this
pop.
is when it makes it just pop. Yeah, it really does. It just pops up off the screen, doesn't it?
These edibles offer so many opportunities, says Sharon, for cards and scrapbooking. Another item that's going to be in my cart. Paula Brown says, love the corner dies. They make such beautiful cards with minimal effort. I will definitely need these. They're falling into Kathy Wright's cart. Pat Demarest says, another must-have. I'm getting into using more corner edible dies, and I think the bell could also be adapted, Sarah, for weddings and other occasions.
Great idea.
That's a good idea,
really great idea.
Yeah, multiple uses for these. These are beautiful, says Marnie Pinchoff. Especially love the bells and the poinsettias. And Denise says, boy, these edibles are to die for. See what you did there? I love them. Look at that. Incredible, Sarah.
Isn't that really impressive when you say it like that? So just to remind you, the bell is in the set along with the baubles or ornaments, as you guys say, right? And then if you want the snowflakes are coming up in the set along with the poinsettia like that.
Absolutely brilliant. And again, you can see more inspiration with those in the booklet. We're giving them away. Congratulations to Susan Urch, who says, Christmas is my favourite time of the year and I'm loving these edibles. You've just won them, Susan. HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com is the email address for anyone who's won during the show. These designs are some of the best I've ever seen, says Karen. Love these, says Irene. So intricate. Would look great with foil paper behind them. A quick one from me. I haven't got the actual physical dies for you, but I've got samples here of the kind of things that you can make. Bag making dies, wash bag wonders. What you've got here is the ability with the dies that you're going to be receiving is to make these really super cute wash bags. So whatever fabrics you've got, you can create wash bags as little gifts. Maybe you want one for yourself for different occasions. Could be little makeup bags as well, actually. It's entirely up to you, you know, how you use these. What you've got in here is the ability to be able to make, as I've just shown you there, your small, your medium and your large. So that's the first set there, the wash bag wonders. And then you've also got within the booklet, your crossover bag too. And once again, all of the dies in here to be able to create that. You can see all of the details on the back and the dies that you're going to be receiving to be able to make bags like this. I really like that bag. Very reminiscent of a very expensive brand, isn't it, that one? I can't say it. But, you know, whatever materials you've got within your craft room, then you can make all of these absolutely fantastic bags. More details and more inspiration in the booklet. If you haven't yet got it, please make sure that you download it before the end of the show, or certainly at the end of the show. It will give you all of the details that you need and give you all of your show times as well, as far as to what's coming up a week today on HSN. And just to say, because we've keeping up with the news here in the UK and had a lot of comments as well, just want to say to everyone in the path of the storm, Francine, to please stay safe. Let us know that you're doing okay in the group as well. Just drop us a little comment to let us know that you're okay. We're all thinking of you, because we always say we are one big family here. When we hear about these things around the world, we always like to make sure that everyone's safe. So do feel free to drop us a little message, comment along, and as I say, just let us know you're all okay, because we are thinking of you. All right, we have got one final deal to bring to you, and oh boy, I saw a quick demo with this about a week or so ago. Blew my blooming mind. We have really excelled ourselves with this next set. Pearl powder. What is it? Why do you need it? Well, you are just about to see and get ready for your mind to be blown. It is our Pearl Powder Starter Kit, and this is insane, Sarah, isn't it?
Oh, these little pots of awesomeness. They might only be small, but they are small but massively mighty pots here. And do you know what? I'm just going to go straight into it and do a demo for you so you can see, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the stamps. So I've just got a nice little butterfly stamp here. I'm going to ink it up now. You must use a watermark embossing powder. Do not worry, we've put a starter kit together which has exactly the right ink in here, right? So this is in your set here, so you're going to get the watermark embossing powder, right? So I'm going to stamp out my little butterfly. Now, can you see? Yeah, you can, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like invisible ink.
Yeah.
So it is a watermark ink, a translucent clear, but invisible ink. So I'm going to stamp out 3 little butterflies here, and then you're going to see what happens when the pearl powders really take to them, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Now, my pearl powders, I'm going to go on and I'm going to use a little bit of the, this is like the copper in the middle.
Oh, it's got a little, like little shaker thing.
Little shaker in the middle, yeah, little shaker pot in the middle.
Yeah.
So I'm putting my copper in the middle.
Yep.
And then I'm going to blend my copper into the pink. So it might be easier to show them this up close, Jamie, actually. You might see it coming out. So
oh, yeah, you can now.
Yeah, you see. Oh, we're seeing it now, right? So you only need the tiniest little amount.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Just a little sprinkling.
Then you need the special brush,
right?
Now let me just get a little piece of paper to go underneath so I don't get this all over, right?
It's like CSI this, with a little
special
fingerprints brush.
Right? Are you ready? So the little special brush.
Dusting for prints.
And actually, I might get him to show you this on the close-up because I think it's going to look awesome, right? So once we do this, just brush it out.
Yeah, here we go.
And it's going to just stick to where we've got the embossing powder underneath.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm brushing this over. And I wish you could see what I could see. The angle I'm looking at this at now looks absolutely off the chart, phenomenal, right? So now if I lift this up and just show you, right? Yeah, right. So now if I brush this over, oh yeah!
My word! What
thebomb.com, right? So in your starter kit, you're going to get the first set of powders, right? The first 4 colours, which I'm going to show you. You're going to get some stamps, you're going to get some stencils, and you're going to get the ink, right? But as you are seeing, going round the side of the screen, we've got all of the extra sets of powders, right?
Yeah.
By the way, this powder now, you can go and use this on other projects. So
okay.
Don't waste it, right? Obviously, I'm just going straight in there, but I'll save it and I'll put it on another bit of black just to show you how it's going to look on the next bit of black, okay? And this brush, brilliant. So let me just show you exactly what's coming in. These are the 4 colours of the powders. And this is us just putting a little bit on. I wanted you to see how it looks on the black and on the white, right? So those are the 4 colours on the white and the 4 colours on the black. then these are the stamps that you are getting. They look fabulous if you use them with embossing folders as well. So you also get the embossing folders, and then we've also got some amazing stencils, right? And I'm going to use them with one of the stencils now to show you.
Okay.
You're getting that brush included. You're getting the ink pad included. Now I've got a little bit of a tip, right? So if you want to set it permanent, so once that is on there, you just take a little bit of mist, right? And I'm just going to spray water mist and then just waft it through, right? So just spray it and waft it through. And it's the water that sets it. So don't want you spray it on, because we don't want to wet the cardstock. You just spray in that mist and then gather in the mist on it. Right. And that'll just help set it. If you want to really set it well, you want something like our Spray and Shine or a bit of hairspray.
Oh, okay.
Right? That'll work lovely, okay? Now, I wanted to show you it with a stencil, because I do think they look absolutely awesome. I want to show you it on black as well. So if I take this here, and I'm going to come on my translucent here, I'm going to pick up some ink, and I'm going to put the ink, do you know what might be easier, Sarah? Oh, straight through the middle, right? So I'm going straight through the middle here, just popping out my ink onto here. Oh, I feel like everybody's fallen into silence.
I know, it's just...
I want to see how this goes.
Incredible.
It does look fantastic, right?
Comments are flying in. Definitely getting this, says Cindy. Excited for these pearl powders, says Alex. Pat says, I'm so happy you're showing these. This is a must. And Carol says, oh, I have been waiting for these.
Right. Here we go. I think everybody's been waiting for these, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So there is my rubbing all over the background, because you want the ink, but you want it all blended in nicely. All right. Once we've got that, I'm going to take this off. Now I have got ink all over my fingers, so just excuse me if I get pearl powder everywhere, right? So you can see there is, we can see it looking lovely, right?
Yeah.
Let's get another white sheet of card in, just behind, and I'm going to go with the gold. Right, now the gold looks fantastic, right? So you've got that. So we're getting plenty of it on. Remember, these, you're only actually dropping a tiny little bit out in the great scheme of things. Yeah. And then we're just going to rub this. Oh, now you're seeing it.
It's just amazing.
It's just amazing, right? So, and that is with the that's with a lot of it on, right? Watch what happens as soon as I take this off now, and then I buff it. Yeah. And I take all the excess off. Looks even better, because the powder will only stick to where you've got the translucent ink pad. Yes, right? And then you want to set that. We're going to get our spritzer, wherever I put it. We're going to spritz the mist. Ooh.
Is it good to make that noise when you do it as well? Yeah. Ooh. Look at the concentration.
Yeah. And you've got that spritz. Now that there, how fabulous does that look? Yeah. That is, and it's just that lovely shine. And of course, you can pop them onto all sorts. You know, anything you can get the ink pad to stick to, you can get these to go into. But I think they look particularly good on black. So just to give you a bit of an idea, there's the card that I was emulating there. Look at that, right?
My word.
I did say they'd be really good with embossing powders, embossing folders. That is it onto the embossing folder. Isn't that brilliant?
Incredible.
Yeah, and you can go nice and subtle. So this is where we have just the subtle colours in the background. This is where we've used a black embossing powder, and then added a little bit of water to make a more intensive finish on the back there. Using your different stencils. Honestly, they're fabulous. And of course, all those different colours of the pearl powders, let me just show you what you're going to get. So can you see, these are them. They come in as separate little sets. Now, if you have the booklet, you can see all of the colours that are in the booklet, right? And then these are the different colour sets that you've got, and these is how they come. So, this one here, that's your Rich and Intense, okay? This is Mystical Moments, which is that one there. And then this one here is Shimmering Garden.
Wow, okay.
We also have, if you want to go for it, if you wanted a couple of those brushes, we've got a set that has the fan brush in and also has the little sieve. So if you're wanting to put it in over a big, wide area, you want the powder dispenser, which is the little sieve. And I'll just open it up so you can have a good look at it, right? Because it's a nice size. This is your, it's like just like a little mini sieve. So that's just going to allow you to dispense bigger areas of powder.
Yeah.
We do have, if you want to go for extras of the stamps and the stencils, so those are the extra stencils that you've got, and then those are the extra stamps that we have in the set. And then we also have a big pack of your black card as well. So everything that you would need to use with your pearl powders.
These pearl powders are going to be so much fun, says Paula Brown. Cannot wait to get them. I need these in my life, says Irene. Congratulations to Stacey Brown, to the team, for this creation. They've hit it out of the park. This is fabulous, says Gretchen. I cannot wait to try these techniques. We're giving them away. Congratulations to Carmen Del Rosario, who says, I love, love, love the pearl powder set. Carmen, message us, hsnprizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will get those sent out to you. If I've mentioned your name at any point over the show, you need to message us and we will send those prizes out. And it's all getting ready for next Tuesday. Remind us of those times again.
So next Tuesday, so I'm in the 11 o'clock show and the 3 o'clock show. And then my big one is my Adam Freeman. They love giving me 2 hours with Adam these days.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got 2 hours with Adam at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. That is a monumental big 2-hour show. So definitely worth staying up for. You've got to be ready for that one.
It's going to be amazing. Get your booklet in the meantime, and thank you for a fab show. Shall we do another show in about 40 minutes?
I think we absolutely should. Please don't go anywhere. Go and have a little bit of a break. Have something to eat. Have your morning coffee or whatever it is, and we'll see you back here in about 40 minutes because we've got an amazing couple of hours lined up.
See you then.